Good evening, Parkland. Today is Friday, June 6th, 2025. In this episode of Parkland Profile, we'll take a look at some springtime events, talk to Parkland TV's senior class, hear from Parkland students on Brick on the Block, and take a look at an important program at a local college. I'm executive producer Taryn Merrick, and Parkland Profile starts now.
I'm Digital Media Director Jacob Barnett. Every year, Parkland's senior class reaches a variety of milestones, one of the biggest being prom. Seniors and their dates dress up and take on Arts Quest for dancing and fun. Now here's a recap of the highly anticipated night.
I'm just honestly so honored to be able to do this with my boyfriend Reed of 4 years. It's kind of surreal and just super awesome. Thanks for everyone who voted for us.
I mean, this means a lot because it's just going to be like all these memories with my girlfriend and all my friends. It's going to be something to remember forever.
This means a lifetime of full memories from high school. My freshman self would think doing this with my boyfriend from 8th grade would be unreal.
Probably wouldn't ever expect to be prom king or even on court and with a girl. At first I was like super nervous. I was like, I don't know who is gonna win. I really want to win with my girlfriend, but like overall I'm just really excited to be like here and be able to win. And I think it's gonna be a great memory.
Yeah.
My favorite high school memory would be meeting all the friend groups and like the people I met now, like Jacob Barnett, Max Esteban, once again my friend group, all these guys, just memories I'll have forever.
My favorite high school memory is football games with all my friends. I would like to thank all my friends. Love you guys.
I'd like to thank Omar Moad, Ryan Aradko, Will Doble, Parker Cusco, Max Esteban. Love you guys.
Senior producer Brooke Miller. What a great night on music and dancing. Speaking of music and dancing, another exciting event held this spring was the Festival of the Arts. Here's producer Alyssa Valletta with the story.
I'm Alyssa Valletta with Parkland TV. We're here at FOTA, interviewing people and having a good time. Let's go. What's your name?
My name is Mrs. Lagan.
What's your favorite thing about conducting FOTA?
It's just fun to have a final end of the year concert for Chorale and for Vera Voce, and it's great to get to share our music and our songs with lots of different people who maybe didn't see us during the school year.
What's your favorite thing about FOTA?
I think my favorite thing about FOTA is the Parkland and greater Lehigh Valley community coming out to support the arts. I think that's a beautiful thing.
What's your name? My name is Kelly Wood. What's your favorite part about FOTA?
My favorite part about FOTA is seeing all these people come together for one event.
What's your favorite event so far?
My favorite event so far was probably the flash mob led by Dr. Mosser and the dance team.
What's your favorite part about FOTA?
All the performances.
All the performances.
If you've gotten food so far, what was your favorite place that you got it from?
I only got pizza so far, but last year I had buffalo chicken dip. That was awesome. I think that might have been the dance team. So I'm looking forward to that in about a half an hour.
Yep.
And I only had pizza too, but I'm going to have the cabbage and noodles, which is really different.
Senior producer Bryn Harrison. With all of these events, the spring seemed to fly by. Soon enough, it was time for the seniors to say goodbye to Parkland. Let's hear from our very own PTV class of 2025 on their time in the TV studio.
My favorite memory from all of TV studio has got to be my freshman year when one of the seniors, Claudia Salvino, we had these monster reviews. She'd get a Monster Energy drink every single day, and we'd do a review on it. I don't know
who told her it was a good idea to give freshman Bradley a monster every day, but that's the most memorable moment that we've had. My favorite project that I've ever worked on in studio has been my shoe commercial. It was a lot of fun using all of my different tools in here and all the different techniques and tricks, and I learned a lot from it, and it was just my most creative work, I think, so that's why it sticks with me the most, and I had the most fun doing it. The thing I'll miss the most from TV studio has got to be just having a safe space to come back to. Whenever I need anything, I know I have a group of people here I can come to, whether it's getting me out of a class I don't want to, maybe missing a test I'm not ready for, or just spending like Festivus, or I don't know. We have all different memories in here. So spending all that time in here and having a good group of people to come back to, I'm definitely going to miss that.
My favorite memory from TV studio is honestly all three of the STN conventions that I had the opportunity to go to. We went to Long Beach, California twice. We went to Tampa Bay, Florida once this past year. And just being in a new city with like some of your closest friends, doing what you love every single day for a week, it is honestly pretty magical. And it was a great time. And if I could go back, I would. I don't really have one favorite project that I've worked on, but all of my favorites come from those STN competitions and during the convention. Just having like a set amount of days to create a movie or a news interview or a graphics package based off a prompt that's a surprise, and you have like 8 hours to do it. That's just a lot of fun, and I was doing it again with my best friends. I'll definitely miss the people the most. I mean, I came into TV studio 4 years ago being a very scared freshman, not knowing a lot of people in high school at all. And just over the past 4 years, I've really made like lifelong connections and friendships that I look forward to carrying with me through my entire life. So just like having that sense of a community and be with my best friends is what I miss the most.
My favorite memory from the studio has to be all like the random little side quests that we go on. Like we've been to California, Florida, Shady Maple, Harrisburg, just like there's so many random trips, and they're always with the most random groups, but it's a perfect way to get to know everybody in our hour-long van rides, and I really have enjoyed those, and I'm going to miss them a lot. My favorite project that I've worked on has to be this year when I've done Brooke on the Block, which was my segment where I went into the hallway and I interviewed random people. It really broke me out of my shell, talking to these people that I've never met before. And that was a lot of fun to film. I liked editing it. I liked working with my cameraman, Jordan. So I'm really proud of that segment. The thing that I'm going to miss the most about the studio is the people. I've made some friendships in this room that I never would have made otherwise. And it really does mean a lot to me that I've met so many incredible people, and I'm going to miss them a lot.
My favorite memory about TV studio was filming all the Halloween parades at Ironton with Brooke. My favorite project that I worked on was the Distinguished Alumni interview with Greg Butz. I will miss all my friends in studio and seeing them every morning.
My favorite memory in the TV studio is going to STN in Florida and seeing a new landscape and having a strict timetable to make films and work with my friends together. That was super fun. I think my favorite project has to be one of the short films, probably the one at STN. Baggage Claim, that's what it was called, and it was just fun to go around the city and film scenes and, you know, acting. I think I have a thing for acting, so that was fun. The thing I'd miss the most from the studio is being able to work with my friends and do film kind of projects, because my future is more in computer science, so this whole film thing is something I'm going to miss, but I do hope to do it in college as well.
So my favorite memory around here in TV studio is when we went back in October, me and some of my friends, Owen, Abby, Luca, Bradley, and Quinton, we came together, just go to Dorney Park Haunt so we can film and get some of the interviews that we were trying to get, but we ended up making a vlog about Abby and Owen, who are dingling around in Dorney Park, and they're getting scared by the scary monsters, and that was pretty the funniest part about it. And also getting on to some of the roller coasters like Hydra and Iron Menace, which are unfortunately the only two rides they were on, and then getting on to those scary attractions that we walk through while those hidden monsters try to scare us. That was one of the funniest parts, and most memorable. I could never thought about that. My most favorite project that I ever did was the Mr. Parkland 2025 trailer, which is one of my hype videos. The Mr. Parkland 2025 trailer was a complete success, getting about 1.5 thousand views. So I can't thank you so much to the whole school, whole Parkland High School for her supporting my video so much. And I'm really glad that everybody enjoyed my video. What I'm gonna miss so much that here the most is basically talking to other people, hanging around here. The popcorn, which was very unique, I can't forget about that. So it's very cool that I get to meet you guys, but I'm desperately gonna miss you guys.
My favorite memory from TV Studio is definitely editing the short film at the STN convention in Florida this past year with Jake. We had a lot of fun figuring out some fun stuff for the montage, figuring out the coloring. All of that was just a great time, and it really cemented that I wanted to go into editing because I just had an amazing time with one of my best friends. My favorite project that I've ever worked on in studio is definitely my parallel behind the scenes story. I was originally really stressed about making a story for Profile that month, and then it occurred to me that we just made a short film and I could do a behind the scenes thing on it. And I had so much fun piecing everything together. Afterward, I got to use footage just from what we had recorded from shooting the actual movie instead of just behind the scenes footage, which led to a lot of interesting experimentation with natural sound, and the people I interviewed had some great sound bites, and it was just a great time. I think I'll miss most doing what I love with the people that I love. I've had so much fun all of these years working with people that I've become really close friends with, and making films and news and just tons of stuff that we all were really passionate about and just had a lot of fun working on together.
My favorite memory is just when I first started coming, I was really nervous and I wasn't sure if anyone was going to talk to me, but I made so many new friends, and just the memories I've made with all of them are just really nice, and I'm going to miss it a lot. I'll probably miss just the community and the group as a whole, because everyone's so kind and supporting of each other, and that's the first, other than dance team, that's this is the first group that I've been around that's like that, so it's been really nice.
My favorite memory from TV Studio was probably Festivus my junior year. I had so much fun. I felt really, really connected with everyone there. We played a lot of cards, and I love card games, and we just got to do all kinds of fun stuff, and it was such a fun day. And all of our hard work that we did throughout the whole year really paid off. We got this one day just to, have fun and relax, and it was awesome. My favorite project that I worked on was probably the short film from STN this year. So it was Baggage Claim. I had so much fun. I'm not the best actress, but it was fun acting in it. And I thought that the editing that Jacob and Taryn did was really good, and I had so much fun. And it was so fun to go around Tampa and do all kinds of cool stuff. I'm probably going to miss the people and the opportunities the most in the studio. Again, I'm sure everyone said this, but the people in this room are so special, and the connections that we have after everything we've done together, everything that we've worked on together, I think that those are really, really special connections, and I'm always going to remember the people in this room. And I also think that Greth gives us so many great opportunities, and being in the studio gives us so many opportunities that so many people and students don't have, and I think that's awesome. So I'm really going to miss all the opportunities and doing all kinds of fun stuff with my friends.
Now we've heard from the senior class, let's take a trip around the block for the very last time.
What's up, Parkland? I'm Brooke Miller, and we are back here today for the final ever Brooke on the Block. Not gonna lie, I'm a little emotional about this. It's been really fun to film this, but today, since it's so close to summer, we're gonna be asking what's your summer hot take and what is your favorite ice cream flavor? What is your summer hot take?
My summer hot take? Wait, hot take, you guys don't need to wear sandals every day.
Oh.
You don't need to wear sandals toes out every single day.
So what should you be wearing every day?
You could wear Crocs, you could wear some sneakers. You guys need some variation.
What is your favorite ice cream flavor?
Cotton candy.
That's such a valid choice. Next week is our last week. How are we feeling here?
We're feeling great.
Good.
Can't wait.
What are your post-graduation plans?
I'm going to Aruba, and then Jamaica, and then Spain, and then I'm going to Thomas Jefferson for their pre-med.
That's awesome. Good for you. What is your summer hot take?
Summer hot take, I think it's going to be a fun one. Like, vacation carries, honestly. And hanging out with the boys, honestly, is the best part of summer, for sure.
That's what I'm saying.
I catch you. Yo, Angela.
Okay. Mr. Roberts. The man, the myth, the legend. Mr. Roberts.
Is this it?
This is it. This is the final Brick on the Block.
As I was coming into school this morning, the J-Lo song, Jenny on the Block, was playing. I turned it off quickly, but I thought, wow, Brooke on the Block. Don't be fooled by the rocks that she got. She's still Brooke on the Block.
All right, final one. I must know. What are you going to miss the most about me?
I mean, that is a question that can't be answered in just like 30 seconds.
Right.
That's like a 10-page essay.
I figured.
Everything, your magnetic personality, your brains, you're the pulse of the school. You keep things fun. I mean, there's a lot of things I will miss. Again, I harken back to that original tour. You, Yobst, McConnell, wow.
Our pictures with the maps that you said you're going to play at our senior picture thing.
I do have pictures, and you will see them at some point. Thank you, Mrs. McConnell, for that. Thank you, Mrs. McConnell, also for the idea next year, maybe for the teachers, Roberts in the Rotunda. I mean, just interviewing staff members. This could be big.
I think that Roberts in the Rotunda tops Alley in the Alley. Oh, do the two of you need to hash this out? Maybe we do. Are we beefing?
We're beefing. Oh, there's beef.
That didn't take long.
It's on, Mr. Roberts.
To be continued next year.
First day of school.
You better, first day. You better stay tuned in.
First day.
What is it? So, Alley in the Alley.
Yup.
Brick on the Block is better.
So much better.
Yeah. Roberts in the Rotunda will be better.
To be continued next year. Brooke Miller, you're a legend. The legacy you are leaving. I don't know if Alley in the Alley's Alley, whatever, Alley. I mean, Alley, Oxenfree, I don't know, but I don't know, like, legendary, legacy, here forever. When they build your statue, I will be sure to have students pat it on the head for good luck every day.
Perfect.
Outstanding.
Yes.
Is Silver still going to be the cameraman?
Oh, yeah. You're stuck with him for 2 more years.
Wow. Can't we have him transfer somewhere? I know several places that may take him. They may not, I don't know.
I wouldn't blame them if they don't.
To be continued in that, too. All right, y'all.
All right.
It's been a pleasure.
Thank you, Mr. Roberts.
Brooke in the Block. See ya.
See you later. What is your favorite ice cream flavor?
Ooh, okay, I'm not a big ice cream guy, but I do enjoy myself. I'm basic. I like chocolate.
Okay, so if you don't like ice cream, do you like the ice pops or like frozen yogurt or anything?
I do like milkshakes.
That's valid. Okay. So
See,
just chocolate milkshakes?
I'm basic. I'm very basic. So
Okay.
When my brother, I will say, when my brother did get his, not gonna get into it much, but when my brother had like an accident and had to have his jaw wired shut and he only had to have like liquid food, me and him would share like cookies and cream milkshakes, and it was like the best memories ever, honestly.
That's awesome.
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
What is your favorite ice cream flavor?
Caramel.
Okay.
Mint chocolate chip. It's controversial.
You're weird.
Some people think it tastes like toothpaste. I like it. Do you think it tastes like toothpaste?
Anything mint tastes like toothpaste.
And then, do you have any summer hot takes?
Summer hot takes. Keep your toes in.
All right, it's the last time, so I'm going to interview my cameraman, Jordan Silver. Jordan Silver, what's your favorite part of Brick on the Block?
I like filming it, but people do tend to like hit me in the hallway sometimes, like not intentionally.
But he's also a celebrity. The amount of times I've heard Jordan like yelled in the hallway as we're filming this, people love him.
Yeah.
But not when he gets transferred to another school.
Yeah.
Yeah. Next week is our final week of high school ever. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling great. I'm very happy that's already almost the final week of school. That's what.
Yeah.
So.
All right. I'll see you at graduation.
Yep.
I'll actually see him in like 10 minutes. Next week is our last week of high school ever. How are you feeling?
Phenomenal.
What are your post-grad plans?
I'm going to college at Misericordia, studying business.
Awesome, good for you. And what is your summer hot take?
I don't know. I just know I'm going to hang out with him on his birthday today. Make it awesome.
Nice. Well, happy birthday to you. Next week is our last week of high school ever. How are you feeling?
I feel pretty sad about it, you know. It's just heartbreaking, like leaving everyone, you know.
That's so valid. What are your post-grad plans?
I'm going to Penn State.
Ooh, what for?
For nursing.
Awesome.
And that's all, starting in fall.
Awesome. Well, good for you. Good luck.
Thank you.
What is your favorite ice cream flavor?
Cookie dough.
Ooh, okay.
Yes.
If I'm remembering correctly, your job is working with ice cream, is it not?
This is true.
So how much cookie dough ice cream do you have while you work?
I put some in a sample cup and I eat it while I'm there, and then I put it in a bigger cup and I take it home.
That's so valid. Well, enjoy your cookie dough ice cream this summer. What are you feeling about leaving high school in a week from now?
Oh my God, that's a hard question. I think I'm sad because like I'm not gonna see anyone anymore, but I'm also excited because then I get to go to college and I get to like, you know, be a grown up.
Yeah, it'll be fun. Yeah. And you're going to Moravian for nursing, right?
Yeah.
That's awesome. Well, good luck to you. What? I'm great. How are you?
I'm so wonderful.
I would like to know what your favorite ice cream flavor is.
Oh, it's waffle cone swirl. It's by Tillamook, I think. It's like a Wegmans ice cream flavor. It's really good.
Interesting.
Tillamook.
So
I
is
think.
it like vanilla with waffle like cone in it?
Vanilla and then chocolate, and then there's like, it's kind of like little waffle cone pieces.
Okay.
It's really good, and they're covered in chocolate.
Interesting. That just sounds really good. I'll keep that in mind. Yeah. Next year, I'm passing off Brooke on the Block to my dear friend Allie for Allie in the Alley. So I feel like I have to interview in this one. What is your summer hot take?
The beach is not that enjoyable unless you have things to do. The sand is gross. The water is always cold. Like, no, what do you? I can't. I get too bored to tan, but I like being tan. It's too boring. I can't just lay there for hours on end. No, I need stimulation. Like.
That has been all for Brooke on the Block. Before I go, this is gonna be a little cheesy, but like. This has been really great to film. I've loved talking to everyone. I'd like to thank everyone for all the support. It really has meant a lot to me. Shout out Nana and Pappy and my mom and dad and Natalie. You all watch every single episode and it's really great and I appreciate your ideas for it. And Jordan Silver, thank you for being my beloved cameraman. And make sure you stay tuned for Allie in the Alley next year. I'm signing off. Brooke on the Block. Thank you, Parkland. It's always great to hear from the students at Parkland. Outside of Parkland, though, producers Ainsley Quay and Courtney Bittner took a trip to L-Tri-C.
Hi everyone and welcome back. Today we will be learning about the L-Tri-C Parkland Transitioning Program, a program built for students with learning disabilities to help them learn how to thrive out in the real world and become self-sufficient. It's very similar to our Pals Club at Parkland, but of course on the L-Tri-C campus. Join us today and learn about this lovely program within the lovely Lehigh Valley.
My favorite part of the job is actually helping students experience things they might not have thought about doing before. I think the coolest part is about the interaction and having the fun time and learning skills you don't realize you're learning just by doing and being a part of the community that's here. Maybe they've never tried something and we get to help them try a new experience. I mean, we've done art projects, we've done cooking, we've done challenges, we've done movie days, karaoke, all sorts of stuff that people are like, I don't know if I want to try, then they try like, oh, I love this. And so that's the coolest part, I think, is having people try new things.
To understand how it benefits the kids, you have to understand how it started. So before this program started, students in transition still were able to go to school. If you had special education services, able to go to school till 21, now it's 22. But what happened was they would be in their senior year, they would do all the senior activities, prom, graduation, all of that. But then what would happen is they would come back to the high school to continue those transition years. They would stay in the high school, whereas all their other peer groups would either be going to college, to the workforce, to a community college. There was a milestone that wasn't set for these kids because coming back to the high school, they're with 18-year-olds and they could be 21, 22 years old, so it wasn't a good fit. What happened was a group of parents that contacted administration and said, hey, we really want to have a transition program where we can have our kids follow their peer group. They hooked up with the administration of L-Tri-C and they got together. They came to me and they said, hey, we would like you, since I was teaching transition kids, I would like you to go up to the college, make a curriculum based off of the functional academics and the independent living skills, but you're gonna actually do that on a college campus so you are actually interacting with peers. One of the biggest benefits is that students are still receiving that instruction that they need in, you know, community skills and things like that, but they're now interacting with their peers, college peers. So we go to the fitness center and they're working out with college peers. We go to the CAF walking around, but they get the experience of being on a college campus. And then social interactions. One of the best parts of this program is the mentor program. So there are students from L-Tri-C who are part of the education department up here. They get together with my students, they plan out a different activity for that day. It could be anything from, it could even be watching a movie, it could be a cooking activity, it could be a scavenger hunt. But really what it is getting them together and them working together at a certain task. For instance, today we're going to do a game, it's a grid game. It's almost like playing lava, where the students have a grid of squares that they have to step on to get across to the other side. Now they don't know which ones are the safe spots and which ones are like the lava spots. So they have to work together to figure out, okay, if they step on square number 1, they're safe. If they go to square number 2 and they're not safe, well, they have to remember nobody can step on 2. The whole object is to get everybody through the grid with finding all the correct spots and not hitting the lava.
I'm kind of a buffer in a way between like the teacher and Everett and students, and I'm just here to like help along the way. I help them learn like skills for life, be more successful outside of school, learning more life skills. Like I feel like I just learned like a lot from the students, a lot from Miss York, a lot from Everett, like just like things I would never anticipate, like that just happen organically about them, about life, that you just can't replicate, that you can't, like, you wouldn't know that unless you worked with kids, unless you did it yourself, you know? That's the most interesting part for me. I love it, it's great. Every day something new. We always doing different stuff every week. So like there's always a new experience to talk about, new stories to tell. Honestly, it's always crazy to me how we do the scavenger hunts. That's always my craziest stories because you get to interact with the staff on campus and they always have like the greatest stuff to either say to us, like tell us about, or like they're just like super friendly. It's just great to just go around and like get the students to meet everybody and get to like talk and engaged, and that's really cool. I encourage everyone to be a mentor. I feel like they should at least try it. It's not advertised enough. I feel like everyone should know about it and learn about it. I think it's a great opportunity to just know people and get out there, if anything else you gain from it.
Thank you so much for joining us today and learning about this wonderful program within the Lehigh Valley. Make sure that you continue to support our friends over at the L-Tri-C campus. For Parkland TV and Film, I'm Ainsley Quay.
That's all for Season 6 of Parkland Profile. Tune in next month for more. Signing off, I'm Taryn Merrick. Have a great evening, Parkland.